It looks like we're now at the point where Season 1 may be the make or break moment for Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. We have already gotten to the point where people have been leaving in droves, not only because of hating the actual story and refusing to buy, but people who actually bought the game are leaving in droves due to the fact that they can't play it. I have friends who haven't been able to play since day one. I haven't been able to play in almost a month. The game is an absolute dumpster fire, and it might be Jover. And we're going to break down all that in just a few moments. But before we do that, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I am Oldhead Gaming. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for all video game related news. And here we are. We're now getting to the point where this is going up. I just saw this tweet from Hazardor Gaming, and it looks like PlayStation is starting to refund deluxe editions of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. If you've been having problems on PlayStation, you might want to request a refund. It looks like the best way to go. And of course, thank you for contacting PlayStation Support regarding the game. We apologize for the delay in responding. You contacting us because an item you purchased could not be used. After reviewing your request, the purchase for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Digital Deluxe Edition was canceled and the purchase price was credited to your account balance. I hope this answers a lot. PlayStation Support. We are now at the point where it has gone full Cyberpunk. I haven't seen anything yet from Xbox. I might consider trying to redeem it myself due to the issues. I haven't been able to play this game after basically pre-launch, so we'll see what happens. I'm even considering getting off the bandwagon myself. I know a lot of people who are having tons and tons and tons of problems, and if you're one of those people, you might want to request a refund. This game has lit itself on fire in more ways than I have ever seen a game do since Cyberpunk. Like, Cyberpunk was terrible, but they kept at it, and at least the updates made it better. Unfortunately, Rocksteady's updates have just made this game worse in every way possible. When I was playing in early access, I had a ton of fun. I did almost 50 hours, as I've mentioned in other videos. I was able to get the Mastery 98. Now, I could never get my own Mastery to work. I haven't been able to do that since day one. Like, it just doesn't work. But I could play pretty easily with others and at least level and grind gear and, you know, do stuff. I can't now, and I can't even play with people. And most of the time, it just disconnects, or it won't let me load into multiplayer screens. Like, this was a game I was very, very excited for. If you saw my earlier videos, they were probably optimistic, to say the least, maybe even slightly delusional, now looking back at them. I wanted to come in with a positive mentality. I wasn't worried about stuff like whether Batman was killed by Harley Quinn, or if the story was a disgrace to Kevin Conroy. Like, none of that stuff mattered to me. I wanted a good multiplayer game I could play with my community, could play with my friends, and have a good time as a looter shooter superhero game. Like, I was really excited. And Rocksteady has robbed a lot of us of this experience. And like I said before, this is not about the story. For those who just refused to buy it and wanted to hate the game before it even launched, this is about people who have actually given the game a chance, and it just fucks them over left and right. I'm debating whether I just apply for one today. I'm going to see if I can. I might be just completely out. Like, this has been such a bad experience for me. I don't even know if I want to come back in Season 1. Now, if I get rejected by Microsoft, maybe I just try to come back in Season 1 and see what happens. But I feel like the game now is teetering like this. Like, one more bad move and everything just slides off the table into the abyss and never heard from again. I saw Paul Tassi post an article that he didn't think it was going to make it to the end of Season 4. I have to agree. And this is because it's just freaking awful. Like, it's absolutely terribly constructed the way they've done these updates. And let's be honest, they did an update the other day. There's not one this week, but last week they did an update that should help people who in the future not have the mastery bug. But the problem is no one's buying the game right now because it's so bad, and all of us who've been stuck with the mastery bug since day one aren't playing because we can't freaking do anything. Like, this game has been an absolute disgrace from the developers. Like, there's no other way to describe it. And every update has been literally worse than the one before. If this is how you handle a live service game, you should have just never made one in the first place. I can't remember, maybe Cyberpunk, but like I said before in my previous video, I got Cyberpunk for free because Microsoft immediately refunded me the pre-order and let me keep the game. I don't know. This game has just been so bad. To say it's Jover might not be an exaggeration. Like, I think it might be Jover. Like, I think this game actually killed themselves in Season 0. Because what opportunity they had, they completely blew. So you had a huge hate campaign coming into the game about the campaign, about it being a disgrace to Arkham, about it being a disgrace to Kevin Conroy, about it being a live service game instead of another Arkham game. And there was a major hate campaign, but there was people like myself who were willing to give it a try. And then you burn them too. And at that point, I don't care if you have the game at $30 next month. Like, I don't know if people are going to buy it and try it. Like, I think the only way people are going to be playing this game is if they put it on Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, like in Season 1 sometime. Like, this game is absolutely destroyed. Any positive momentum, any change of the rhetoric they could have had is gone. And I don't see any other way other than what people are doing right now, which is requesting a refund. And it's probably the best move. And I think I'll probably do it myself. I have to really think what I want to do, but I could very easily see myself just requesting it and just getting completely off this train. Let me know what you think you're doing. Are you going to try to request a refund for this game? Are you just over everything to do with Suicide Squad? Or you have hope still? And if you do, explain to me why, because I need some positive perspective. Or if you don't, let me know why you think it's kind of Jover yourself. As always, thanks for watching, and later, mates.